Hello everybody, my name is RetroBoy03, and welcome back to another very quick LEGO review, where today we'll be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens minifigure polybag of FN-2187, or Finn. And if you don't know, this polybag was available for those who purchased Deluxe Edition for the LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens video game. If you're wondering why I just got this polybag, it's because the deluxe edition of that game is still available for some odd reason. So I guess that's good if you wanted this figure, because you can still get it to this day if you can find the deluxe edition at any stores. But yeah, as you can clearly see, this figure is basically just a combination of two pre-existing figures. Specifically, of course, the Finn minifigure from the Force Awakens sets, as well as the First Order Stormtrooper, also from The Force Awakens. Now, the head and hair are exactly the same as the standard Finn, but I think it's interesting to compare this guy to just a normal Stormtrooper, because as you can see, the only thing special about this Finn figure, and actually give me a second, I'm going to set up a bit of a better stand for these guys to compare. Okay, so as I was saying, the main difference between these two figures is simply that FN-2187 is covered in sand! Which is really sad because, as you should all know, I don't like sand. But, prequel memes aside, yeah, this figure, that's pretty much all that's special about it. There's just a bunch of tan on it. So yeah, that's tan, if you couldn't tell, but yeah. So that's pretty simple, but a detail I actually like a lot more, and that might go completely unnoticed, is that a lot of these lines that were done in light gray on the original figure, just to get a little bit of detail in there without making it too dark, just all the very light gray lines, have actually been changed to dark tan lines, which is a detail that I actually really like. Again, I think it really helps to highlight how dirty this figure is, like the sand's gotten in all the crevices of the armor. I don't know, I just think that's a cool detail. If I can get this to turn around, on the back, you can see same deal, just some dirt and some dark tan lines in place of light gray ones. And, yeah, FN-2187 doesn't have a helmet, so just removing our standard Stormtrooper from the stand, you can see, I guess, a better look at his face, which again is not special. It's just the standard Finn head from The Force Awakens, but if you've never seen it, it has this cautious face, and turning it around, he just has this slightly stern one, which I think both these faces, I've already mentioned this in earlier videos, but they do a really great job at capturing a likeness to the actor, John Boyega, but at the same time, they don't really capture the expression, or I guess the character of Finn that he portrays. But yeah, honestly, I gotta say, this figure is pretty good, but I feel as though it is maybe a little bit lacking. I don't know, I feel as though just a dirty torso and legs aren't really enough to justify an exclusive figure. I mean, these aren't even special to Finn. I mean, really, any Stormtrooper on Jakku can have these. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years, if LEGO makes a set for the opening scene of The Force Awakens, they use prints very similar to this on just Stormtroopers in that set, one of which would probably be Finn, but still. But yeah, I feel as though there are a few things LEGO could have done to make this figure seem a bit better. Like, maybe give him a new face print. Like, I gotta say, if you have it, I would definitely recommend switching the face on this figure out for the face on the new Last Jedi Finn, because it's pretty good, gotta admit. But yeah, another thing they could have done is given Finn his helmet. Specifically, of course, I mean his helmet with the bloody handprint on it, and I can immediately hear you saying, but you, Retro Boy, it's that's not appropriate for kids to have a bloody handprint. Besides, that wasn't even in the game. First off, why wasn't it in the game? I mean, I doubt that anyone's going to get the game without having seen the movie. I mean, there might be some little kids, but pretty sure the overwhelming majority of people who got the game, myself included, have seen Star Wars The Force Awakens, the movie. I don't know. But anyway, sorry about that, but yeah. But also, I mean, it's not like it would have been a realistic handprint. They could have just printed just a red minifig hand on the helmet, and I think that would have been perfectly fine. It would have honestly been a little funny. Wouldn't have been scary or gory or inappropriate or anything. It would have been fine. Also, I mean, besides, I mean, at the very least, they could have given him a helmet, maybe continued the dirty sand decals, not even decals, just prints, the dirty sand prints onto the helmet. I don't know. I mean, again, there's a lot they could have done. Maybe they could have given him another accessory, like maybe just a 2x2 printed tile to represent, like, him just holding Poe's jacket without wearing it. I don't know, I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas here for things that could have made this figure better. Yeah, I mean, it is a free figure, so I can't complain. It's certainly nice, it just doesn't feel nearly as special as it probably should. But those are just my 2 cents on this figure. Feel free to comment what you think in the comments below. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Farewell, everyone.